lots of books and doing lots of fun activities. One of these is learning this performance. So we've had a focus on George Washington, and all of these students have practiced a lot and worked very hard to get down their lines. So thank you so much for being here. We're very excited. And children, are you ready, students?
Yes!
No.
Amelia?
I was born in Virginia almost 284 years ago. That was the year 1732. My birthday is February 22nd. Although it was February 11th on the old style calendar used back then, that's fine with me. Bye, George! I like having 2 birthdays, wouldn't you?
You see, George, today our birthday is celebrated each year on the 12th, on the 3rd Monday in February. It's called President's Day. Bye, George. It seems there's a chap named Abraham Lincoln who celebrates his birthday right along with us.
I went to school in Virginia, where I studied spelling, handwriting, mathematics, geography, astronomy, moles, and manners. My favorite subject was arithmetic. Bye, George. I went to school for about 7 or 8 years.
I know what you all want to ask me. Did I really cut down that cherry tree? Bye, George. You know, I can't tell a lie. Someone just made it up to show that I was an honest person.
My father died when I was just 11 years old. I looked up to my older half-brother, Florence. I loved to hear him talk about the Virginia. Frontier and his time in the military. Bye, George. I wanted to be just like Florence. When I was 20 years old, my brother once died. Some didn't hear once grew up on George Mountain. But George Mountain is a place I feel at home.
After I never had any training, I wanted to take Lawrence's place in the military. I got to wear my first uniform in the military. Bye, George. I love wearing that uniform.
I fought in the first battles of the French and Indian War. Bye, George. I was only 21 years old. People thought my men and I were very brave. I was often in danger. 4 times bullets came so close that they ripped my clothes. To top that, my horse was shot out from under me twice. Bye, George. Was I lucky?
I got get married until I was 26 years old. Bye, George. That was considered old back then. I married Martha Custis, a rich widow with 2 small children. I never had children of my own, but I adopted Martha's children, Jackie and Patsy. They grew up by George, and the children later lived with Martha and me at Mount Vernon.
We were a happy family at Mount Vernon. We bought more land and our farm got bigger and bigger. We grew wheat and corn in our fields. Bye, George. Mount Vernon was a big plantation. I loved to dance and listen to music. We had many parties at Mount Vernon and lots of guests that stayed all weekend. Bye, George. I like to play billiards and cards too.
What did I look like?
I know you've seen my paintings. I know you've seen paintings. What's your line, Jaden? I know you've seen paintings.
I know you see paintings.
Bye, George.
Bye, George.
They just didn't do me justice.
They just didn't do me justice.
I look dashing in my uniform.
I looked dashing in my
For every chance I got.
with every chance I got.
If you ever visit the White House, you'll see a grand portrait of me, painted by artist Gilbert Stuart. It is the only thing in the White House that has been there from the start. By George, old Dolly Madison risked her life just to save that painting when the British burned the White House in War of 1812.
Bye, George. I hated wigs. The ponytail you see was my own hair. My hair is light brown, but it is fashionable to powder my hair and make it look white.
I didn't smile very often, but you wouldn't either if you had the toothaches I had. I was always on the lookout for a good dentist who could ease my pain. Bye, George. Is there a dentist around here?
Bye, George. My teeth became sure a problem that I finally had them can pull all except for one that held my false teeth. I tried just about everything to replace my teeth. I had false teeth made of lead and ivory, even some made of humans, sheep, and cows. It has been said that I had teeth made of wood. By George, can you imagine the slivers?
I was 57 years old when I finally got my first set of comfortable false teeth. Do you know what they're made out of? Ivory from the hippopotamus. By George, take good care of your teeth.
Just like most people in my day, I didn't believe in taking regular baths. You don't need a bath every day. By George, don't you agree?
Yes, by George!
I served in the First and Second Congress in Philadelphia. Before long, the war began. By George, I'm talking about the Revolutionary War.
I was Lord Commander-in-Chief for 8 long years. We fought the British for our independence. I was General Washington during this War of Independence. By George, those were hard times.
At the end of the war, I was so happy to go home to Mount Vernon, but soon I would need to lead the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. By George, those 13 states cannot agree on anything.
We talked about our problems. We decided that the people should elect a leader. Who do you think they wanted? By George, I became the very first president of the United States.
Holly.
We created many special. When I was president, we created many special laws. Even the government even issued money. By George, do you know who they put on the $1 bill?
There was so much to be done. I stepped along hours writing. No other president wrote as much as I did. By George, I hold the record with 97 volumes. That was about 20